This video will show you how to change a broken gas valve on your 16-liter Marey tankless water heater. If you broke it during installation due to wrench slippage or due to installation without the use of a backup wrench, it would be best to remove this unit from the wall and place it horizontally on a table or workbench. First, remove your knobs by pulling them straight off, and then remove the cover screws located at the bottom of the unit in the back corners recessed about an inch inside the unit. Please note, if you have a digital display on your unit, you will need to take caution and unplug the two plugs that connect this display on the cover to the ignition box within the unit. Remove the cover by lifting up on the cover, which may need to be gently maneuvered around the copper heat exchange tube on the right hand side of the unit. Grab the cover at the bottom. As you are lifting the cover away from the unit, you will need to gently push the cover up towards the chimney to free it from the retaining tabs at the top of the unit. Next, detach the white micro switch clip and the black gas solenoid clip. Then unscrew the grounding screw that is secured to the retaining plate at the base of the gas adjusting valve stem. To make your job easier, move aside any other wires that may be in your way. Now, remove the top left and bottom right Phillips head screws that secure the gas solenoid. Once these screws are removed, please be sure not to lose the small black O-ring or gasket that is located between the gas solenoid and the aluminum gas valve. Now, you are ready to remove the two screws that secure the aluminum gas valve to the brass water valve assembly. Once these screws are removed, you can finally remove the two screws that secure the gas valve to the mounting bracket. Please note the two springs located inside the junction between the gas valve and the water valve assembly. And also be careful not to lose the O-ring or gasket that provides the seal in this location as well. To start the reassembly process, insert the rubber O-ring or gasket into the base of the solenoid mounting location. Then, reinsert the two screws that secure the gas solenoid to the gas valve. Next, smear a small amount of petroleum jelly around the lip of the water valve assembly to hold the O-ring or gasket in place. This helps prevent pinching and thus creating a gas leak. Place the gasket in the recessed lip of the water valve assembly, followed by the two springs. The larger spring has a brass plunger, and this side of the spring should be placed in the water valve. The smaller spring goes inside the larger spring, and the metal spring retainer should be placed facing the opening of the gas valve. Now, secure the two valves together by inserting the two screws from the gas valve side and threading them into the water valve. Follow this step by securing the base of the gas valve to the mounting bracket. Reconnect the black gas solenoid clip and the white micro switch clip. Finally, reconnect the ignition ground wire to the retaining plate of the gas valve stem and any other wires that were disconnected or became loose during this process. Reattach your cover to the retaining tabs at the top of the unit, and before completely closing the cover, you will need to reconnect your digital display clips if applicable. Finally, reinsert the screws at the bottom of the case and reattach the knobs to the front of the unit. Mount the unit back on the wall and reconnect the water and gas supply lines. Please use caution and be sure to use a backup wrench when reconnecting the gas line so that this break does not occur again.